Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to the channel. Today is day 28 of our Elevate 30-day series, and I am so proud of you for sticking with this journey. If this is your first video with me, welcome. My name is Charlene Town, and I am so happy to have you here. And if you've been with me for a while, thank you so much for coming back. It has been truly incredible to go on this journey with you, and I cannot wait to finish it strong. If you are new here, please make sure to go back and start from day 1 to experience the full transformation that this series has to offer. And don't forget to grab your Elevate clickable calendar. It has journal prompts and mindfulness practices that correspond with every video in the series. Today's theme is Rewrite Your Story. We're diving into how to identify and release limiting beliefs that might be holding you back so that you can step into the person that you are truly meant to be. And if you're ready, let's jump into it. We all carry stories about ourselves, beliefs that have shaped how we see the world and what we think we're capable of. Unfortunately, many of these stories aren't true. They've been formed through past experiences, comments from others, or even societal pressures. And honestly, a lot of them stem from childhood. Your subconscious mind, from the time that you are born up until age 7, your subconscious mind takes everything that you see, hear, experience around you as truth, whether that is actual truth or not. It's not until after age 7 that you start to be able to decipher, ooh, is that true for me or not? So let's talk about some common limiting beliefs, like I'm not good enough, I will never be able to lose the weight, it's too late for me, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, right? These beliefs sabotage our progress and keep us stuck in cycles of self-doubt and inaction. But here's the truth. These beliefs are not facts. They're just thoughts, and we have the power to change them and rewrite them. And today, we're going to do exactly that. So grab a pen and paper, and let's work through this exercise together. First, I would like you to write down a limiting belief that you carry. Think about a belief that's been holding you back. Maybe it's one of the examples I mentioned earlier, or maybe it's something very specific to you. Whatever it is, take some time to think about it and write it down. The next thing that we need to do is we need to identify where it came from. So ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Was it something that someone said? Was it a past failure that made you doubt yourself? Whose voice do you hear when you hear that limiting belief? Is it yours? Or does it sound like someone else? That is a really powerful indicator that is a subconscious limiting belief that was given to you by others. When it's not your own internal dialogue, you know that's not true for me, but let's take the time to rewrite it, okay? Because understanding the origin helps you see that this belief is not part of who you are. It is just a story that you've been carrying. All right, so the next thing I want you to do is challenge this truth. Ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Look for evidence that disproves it. For example, if your belief is that I'll never lose the weight, think about times when you've made really healthy choices and have achieved small victories. Maybe you've even lost 10, 15, 20 pounds, but then the weight creeps back on. And so then that voice in your head says, see, I told you you couldn't do it, right? But challenge it. Say, okay, I'll never lose the weight. That's actually not true because I've lost the weight before. And if I've lost the weight before, then I can do it again. But this time, now that we're reprogramming our old subconscious beliefs, you'll actually be able to keep the weight off and make sustainable, healthy choices moving forward. All right, and the last thing that I want you to do is I want you to replace that limiting belief with an empowering affirmation. So let's rewrite that belief into something empowering. For example, if your limiting belief is, I am not good enough, your new affirmation becomes, I am worthy of success and I am capable of achieving my goals. If your limiting belief is, it's too late for me, your new affirmation becomes, it is never too late to create the life that I want. I want you to write your new affirmation down and keep it somewhere visible. On your mirror, in your journal, on a post-it note at work, on your phone, on your refrigerator, somewhere that you can see it daily. And I want you to repeat it to yourself daily. Morning, night, anytime you walk by that post-it note, I want you to repeat it to yourself, okay? When you do this, you are rewriting your story and giving yourself permission to believe in your potential. And that is honestly where the magic begins. This process isn't something that you just do once. It is ongoing. Every time an old belief pops up, I want you to challenge it. Flip the script, rewrite it into a positive, powerful affirmation. So for instance, I used to walk by my mirror and I'd go, ugh, I hate my legs. Ugh, they're so disgusting. I reframed that to, I love these legs. My legs are so strong. They allow me to sit, stand, run, play, pick up my daughter, go for walks, do so many things. How freaking grateful I am for these legs. I used to have thoughts of, I'm not smart enough to do that. I could never figure that out. I'm not smart enough. It turns into, I am so freaking smart and I can do anything I put my mind to, right? And over time, every time that thought popped up in my head, I'd flip it. I'd flip the script into something positive, and my mind has now started to look for the good. I've stopped believing those old thoughts. I don't walk in front of a mirror anymore and say awful things about myself. I say, you look good today, girl. Nice. You know, it's completely life-changing. And so I really want you to start implementing this into your life. So whenever you have a negative thought pop up in your head, I want you to immediately stop, acknowledge that that thought came up, flip the script, and rewrite it into a positive affirmation. And if you have one thought that just like keeps popping up, that's the one that you really need to anchor in and work on that one first until that one is no longer there. You can also go back and use our EFT tapping practice to try to release that negative thought and that energy in your body and just like shift that out of your body, okay? Because over time, you will notice that those old limiting thoughts, they start to lose their power. And that, you guys, is when your life starts to change. That is when you start making different choices for yourself, because you're no longer living with this belief that I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, I could never do that. We've changed those thoughts to I am strong, I am capable, I am unstoppable, I can do anything I put my mind to. And when you believe that you can do anything you put your mind to, you can do anything you put your mind to. Today, I would like you to take a moment to reflect on what limiting beliefs you're letting go of, and please share them in the comments down below. And what empowering affirmation are you replacing it with? Let's support each other and inspire each other as we rewrite our own stories. If you are feeling stuck, or you're struggling, or sometimes we just can't get out of our own way of like, okay, this is my limiting belief and it just seems so horrible that I can't actually think of what the positive affirmation would be, please put your limiting belief in the comments down below, and all of us will give you really positive, empowering affirmations to flip that script. And anybody who sees one of those, please put some really positive affirmation in so that we can start boosting each other up and share the love and share the positivity. And let's start reprogramming our minds together for success and to change our lives in 2025. All right, ladies, thank you so much for being here today and for doing this powerful inner work. I am so proud of you for showing up for yourself and taking steps to align with your vision. If you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to me if you could like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And please share this series with someone who might need it. We are building such a beautiful community here, and I am so excited for all of us to up-level in 2025 together. Don't forget to leave your comment sharing your experience with this exercise and encouraging others on this journey. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow for day 29.